Vanakkam, you're watching the South Indian. You know, you're often asked, I am asked, considering I am the South Indian, as in I do the show, I am also a South Indian by birth. I'm asked whether there is a North-South divide. Indeed there is. It's the way we eat, it's the way we live, it's the way we pray, lots of other things. But then that's, you know, for any other state. You can say there is a East-West divide, there is a North-East divide, so on and so forth. But when you look at electorally, when you look at South India electorally, it has always tried to stand apart. Its politics has been very different if you take North as a monolithic entity, as it were. But now things are changing. Now there is a Prime Minister who's making the change. He's trying his level best. I don't hold a brief for the BJP, I don't, but as a journalist, one can't help but notice how Narendra Modi has done this and much more, as you will see in the show, for South of India, and that's our story today, Modi's Southern Blitzkrieg. That's it. The push has been constant. Modi was on his 5th visit to Tamil Nadu, was in Kerala in a span of less than a month, and in Telangana barely 10 days after his last visit on 5th March. You know what? We all know the South has always been tough to breach for the BJP. But politics, ladies and gentlemen, is dynamic. And therefore, let's talk about whether Modi and his so-called magic will work wonders in the region this time around. Let us play you a film which has been put together by our network, and we shall then dive into the debate.
Sisters and brothers of Tamil Nadu, Vanakkam.
After the colossal defeat in Karnataka, the Saffron Party is now looking to find a foothold in Tamil Nadu.
BJP ideology is totally different. Dravidian ideology is totally different.
Can the BJP go beyond just winning Puducherry in South India? Have they won there in the recent past?
People here are comfortable with DMK and ADMK.
People will vote for the party. That is going to happen. So BJP is growing in Tamil Nadu.
It's very difficult where people in Tamil Nadu, people basically in South, they're very clear who they're going to vote for.
There is an old saying, you can fool some people at some times, all people at some times, but you cannot fool all people at all times.
ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि भारत की आजादी में तमिल लोगों के योगदान को वो महत्व नहीं दिया गया जो दिया जाना चाहिए था। अब बीजेपी ने इस विषय को प्रमुखता से उठाना शुरू किया है।
15 days after their defeat in Karnataka election, the BJP inaugurated the new parliament building in Delhi. The highlight of that day was the Sengol that they brought in from the Adinams of Tamil Nadu to signify how power was transferred in ancient India. But for many, that spectacle was more than what met the eye.
When you speak of Sengol, what does a Sengol signify? It signifies transfer of power for a king. This Mr. Modi is saying that he is the undisputed king. He is elected. He is the Pradhan Sevak. He is not the king of anybody. So I think the entire spectacle is a waste of taxpayers' money.
Let it be an appeasement, but what is more important is, did he showcase at the right moment, at the right occasion? Yes, he did so, because Sengol is devoid of any caste, creed and religion. It doesn't signify anything towards caste, creed or religion. It signifies only the role of a ruler who has got the authority and power. That is what Sengol is all about.
While there may be difference of opinion over the Sengol, but what one can't deny is the growing love for Tamil Nadu for the Prime Minister, both nationally and internationally.
अब देश के लोगों को भी पता चल रहा है कि महान तमिल परंपरा और राष्ट्रभक्ति के प्रतीक तमिलनाडु के साथ क्या व्यवहार हुआ था।
I also have friends. I studied in Sri Lanka, my basic schooling, so I have friends across the world, and they all love him when he speaks about Tamil. So yes, it makes a lot of difference in terms of image of the Prime Minister when he says Tamil, talks about Tamil. But bottom line, when it comes to Tamil Nadu and Tamil Nadu politics, it's different. It's always the Tamils living abroad and Tamils living in Tamil Nadu. They're two poles apart, so they don't sync together. So that's where the difference is.
There is a big ideological fight happening in the ground because till now a big myth was sold to Tamil people. Now Tamils, all of us are questioning it. Oh, this is not the history. Your history is much different from what is there actually. That is why you see a new generation of Tamil people, the way they consume news, the way they consume history is much different from the old generation of Tamils who consume.
So what Prime Minister Modi is doing, he wants to embrace Tamil and attract the world Tamil diaspora and say that he is a pro-Tamil, pro-South Indian. The fact of the matter is, you should understand, in politics, it is optic and theatrics.
What do you mean by Tamil pride? What is the culture of Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu is known for this thing called Vandarai Vaazhavaikum Tamil Nadu. So whoever comes here, we are known for tolerance. Tamil pride is synonymous with the word tolerance and equality. But is the BJP follows all these principles? The RSS is antithesis to equality.
We are poles apart. The ideology is not the same. The ideology of AIADMK and ideology of BJP is not the same. But why we are in an ally is a party which is there in the power at the center, a party which is there in the power in the state. If they join hands, they can definitely bring in welfare schemes for the people, which benefits the people.
Yeah, they are afraid that, if the Prime Minister talks more about Tamil, people may, support the BJP, because all these days, these people, the DMK and its allies, they were having the language politics. So, when a person who is not a Tamilan by birth, the Prime Minister, who speak about Tamil like anything, obviously they get irritated, tensed, and they get envy. They envy the Prime Minister. Aha, this man is talking much about the Tamil language, and suppose if he scores with this sentiments, that is what these people feel.
It is our honor to work towards preserving and celebrating the culture of Tamil Nadu.
Well, South India accounts for 130 out of the 543 Lok Sabha seats, which means 28 seats in Karnataka, 25 seats in Andhra Pradesh, 17 in Telangana, 39 in Tamil Nadu, 20 seats in Kerala, and 1 seat in Pondicherry. With Karnataka gone and with no hope in Andhra, Telangana and Kerala, the BJP is now eyeing on the 39 seats that Tamil Nadu has to offer. And if rumours are to be believed, it is also said that the Prime Minister may be contesting from one of the seats in Tamil Nadu.
If he is going to contest from Tamil Nadu, but I would consider it as an honor as a person who has been living in Tamil Nadu, as a resident of Tamil Nadu, as a citizen of my state. I think my soil gives you so much, and the kind of love what our Honorable Prime Minister has shown towards Tamil culture, Tamil soil and the state itself. Because every speech, wherever he is, he does bring up Tamil, he does talk about the Tamil culture, he does speak about Tamil language. So I would love to see him contesting from Tamil Nadu.
It's very simple. It's all pure arithmetic calculations for the 2024 elections. They know they will not be able to win as many number of seats as they won in 2019 in the Northern Belt or the Hindi Belt. So any number of seats, any one seat or 2 seats, wherever possible, from the places where they have not won in 2019 will come in handy for them.
If all goes well, our leader will head the coalition in Tamil Nadu. So we have to see the number of seats that has been given to BJP and what will be their success ratio. Only the election results will say. It's too early to come to a consensus on numbers.
In the last 4 months, the BJP has released the DMK files accusing them of corruption. Then the audio tapes of Palanivel Tyagarajan, which costed him his finance portfolio. Then came the arrest of the DMK leader Sendil Balaji on the cash for jobs scam. This has opened the lid on the TASMAC issue also, which both the AIDMK and the DMK have been promising to shut down for many years.
TASMAC dominates our everyday life. 44,000 crore rupee comes in TASMAC. But you see people dying because of alcohol. You go to any government hospital, you see people lying in beds fighting for their life because they are drunkards. But we take a pride in saying that it's a welfare state. But the state makes people to drink liquor, generates money, and that money gets pumped into our system.
For a party whose name was not even whispered in Tamil Nadu, today is surely making a lot of noise. Under the leadership of Modi and Annamalai in the state, they are now chalking a new path for themselves despite heavy criticism. They are aggressive, and in this enthusiasm, they've also gone on to attack their ally many a times in this new energized avatar that the BJP has come out with. But will all this glitter turn into gold?
An ally which has got equal might could be a parasite. But BJP is not a parasite as of now, at the moment in Tamil Nadu. They are just a newborn baby as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. Let them flip over, let them sit, let them crawl, let them walk, let them run. It is still a long way to go.
हमारी ये जिम्मेदारी है कि हम अपनी तमिल विरासत के बारे में जानें और देश और दुनिया को गर्व के साथ बताएं.
Tamil Nadu, you have 40,000 temples, and every individual is God-fearing, religious, pious Hindus, and they are either with DMK or with ADMK, which is anti-Hindutva. They want to come into Tamil Nadu by polarizing the vote bank and capturing the state. I would assure you, another 100 years, BJP cannot win elections in Tamil Nadu.
We have a bigger vision to rule Tamil Nadu, sir.
En Tamil Nadu ennam pothi nile, imba tenamantu paitu kadi nile.
BJP is the third biggest party in Tamil Nadu as of now. You can't deny that. We have our own policies, we have our own ways of growing our party in Tamil Nadu, every state for that matter. So, naturally, when we want to grow and capture power, if I am not thinking that I should rule Tamil Nadu, then there is no use of running a party here. But BJP wants to have their own government in the state. If I don't think, then I am unfit to be a BJP person.
All right, so after setting the context, particularly in Tamil Nadu, today on this show, it shall be our endeavour to focus on what the Prime Minister said at different states in the south of India. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and of course Telangana. And we shall discuss each topic or what he says according to that. But first up, let me welcome the guests here. Then I will play the first bite and from Tamil Nadu. The guests are George Kalivail, who is senior journalist and associate editor, Deepika Daily, Kerala; A. Sai Shekhar, senior journalist; Banu Chandar Nagarajan, political journalist; and S. Muralidharan, who we just heard in the film, also here in real political analyst. So, vanakkam to all of you, welcome to the show. First up, his stop in Tamil Nadu, because we showed you the film on Tamil Nadu, the BJP's, expansion plans. Let's play the first bite and then I go to the guests.
संसद की नई इमारत बनी तो तमिल महान परंपरा के प्रतीक इस धरती के आशीर्वाद स्वरूप पवित्र सेंगोल को हमने संसद के नए भवन में स्थापित किया। लेकिन इन लोगों ने, डीएमके वालों ने, इसका भी बायकॉट किया। उन्हें सेंगोल की स्थापना भी पसंद नहीं आई। ये लोग अब गाली गलौज पर उतर आए हैं। तमिलनाडु की पहचान को बदनाम कर रहे हैं। आप सोचिए, डीएमके और कांग्रेस तब भी चुप बैठे रहे थे जब जलीकट्टू पर पाबंदी लगी थी। ये लोग तमिल संस्कृति को नष्ट करना चाहते हैं।
So, as promised, like I said, we'll take a look at what the Prime Minister said and we'll go to our guest. George, very good to see you after a long time. George, how are you?
Vanakkam, namaskaram.
Namaskaram. George, tell me something. You know, I wrote a tweet today on the show and I said that no other Prime Minister has actually reached out to the South. Whether it's going to give us results or not, I'm not talking about the efforts that he makes. You see Kashi Sangamam, particularly Tamil Nadu, even in Kerala, we'll come to Kerala after Tamil Nadu because his first stop was Kanyakumari. So far as the Sengol is concerned, you know, it's both a cultural issue, it's an emotional issue, you know. And for Prime Minister having done that, appropriated the Sengol, given it the rightful place, don't you think that this is something which will travel well with the people of Tamil Nadu? George?
It's a question is with me. I thought it was, yeah. You know, definitely it will, you know, raise some hope for BJP because he has, Prime Minister has evoked every sentiment of Tamil, especially Tamil culture, the Sengol, and he has attacked the DMK and Congress in their turf. Now, I don't think it will make big effect on the electoral results for BJP, but it can make a real difference in the vote share. At least BJP will get a more vote share in Tamil Nadu and in Kerala also. But but Kerala also, I don't think BJP can get real good numbers, as he said. I don't think so.
All right. Because let's play out the number of votes that the BJP got in the south of India. On the screens, you know, it will come up in a bit and you can see in a lot of states it's 0. So, look at that, you know, Kerala 20 seats 0, Andhra Pradesh 0, third is Tamil Nadu 0, Lakshadweep 0, then Telangana is 4 and Karnataka is 25. Sai Shekhar, I want to ask you, Sengol, like I said, is a very emotional issue. The last time we heard BJP got like 2.5% of votes, someone will say 3, someone will say 3.2. But do you think from 2019 to now, when they could not open an account, today the Prime Minister spoke emotionally, there are other bites also, but I started with Sengol because it touches a chord with the Tamils. Do you think that the BJP has full chance of improving? Because Sai Shekhar, it is much like, will you give my state the special status like Andhra Pradesh has been asking for years and they have got nothing. There is complete silence there. So do you think his evoking Sengol, bringing it to Delhi, you know, showcasing it will help BJP garner more votes this time around, Sai?
If taunting a stick can generate votes, everybody would do that. And stick as in the Sengol, whatever name you call it with, but taunting that, and you know, actually you have suddenly reminded me of that after the Prime Minister was speaking about it in Tamil Nadu. But these optics and you know, this posturing, I doubt whether it will cut much ice with people. Yeah, there are people who are religious. There are people who respect the you know, ideology being pursued by the BJP, the inauguration of Ram Temple and all. But then Tamil Nadu is also known for its atheist politics and patriarchs like C.N. Annamalai and all. They were totally atheist, and even Karunanidhi, for that matter. M.K. Stalin, even DMK, AIDMK, everyone was pursuing irreligious politics. So, in that place, these people are trying to find their footing by invoking the God and Sengol and that kind of history. I doubt whether it can cut any ice because Tamil Nadu there is no space for BJP.
All right.
At the most, they might win, repeat their feat like what they did with one parliamentary seat maximum. That's all.
Right. Very well put. He says absolutely optics are not going to work, says senior journalist Sai Shekhar. Let me go to Bhanuchandar Nagarajan. Bhanuchandar Nagarajan, I wanted to tell Sai, but he was speaking so eloquently, I didn't stop him, that the DMK is now doing what is called the Global Lord Murugan Conference. You and I were on a show. So Sai, all that is old, that you know the DMK, they are also trying to invoke as many gods as possible. How will you and I do without gods, Sai? We are all from the south, no? Somewhere
So
or the
gods
other.
must be crazy.
Yeah, so somewhere or the other we will go to the temple. Bhanuchandar, do you think that, again and again I'm asking you, he talks about Tamil being the most ancient language, he talks about the culture. Today he spoke about how the DMK does not have respect for the women, although it launches several welfare schemes for women, it is all for garnering votes. But Sengol, do you think by invoking Sengol, by invoking Tamil culture, Tamil language, the loot which he attributes to the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, do you think the BJP will improve? Because Prime Minister Modi can turn the tide. I am sticking my neck out. He's proven it in many elections.
Sudha, on the surface of it, if you see, you will see a political leader, the tallest leader of a political party, and the Prime Minister going to a state where they have not done very well to garner votes and improve their vote share. That is what you see on the surface. But if you look at a layer down, you will see that he is not only fighting to get votes for this election, but he's also trying to build an organization that will stand the test of time and probably win 2029 and compete in 2026 and even beyond. Remember that Prime Minister Modi is an organization man. He knows that to break down the wall, you have to give 100 dhakkas, right? And that's why the 5 visits. And what tool has he taken to fight this war?
Right.
The war of culture. That's where the Sengol comes to play. That's where the Kashi Commission comes to play.
Okay.
And so on and so forth.
I'm requesting all our guests today to, not that any of you speaks more than what is required. You're all my favorite analysts, but I have to cover 3 states, gentlemen. So please have pity on me. Show me some pity. So thank you guys. Banu is smiling away. Muralidharan, do you think that this Sengol, again I'm asking you before I go to the next aspect of the BJP, the trump card many say, but do you think that being emotional, Bhanuchandar says it's going to work. It's not just that, he says again and again saying the same thing, he's actually creating an edifice. Do you think that will hold him in good stead when we go to elections? Tomorrow the dates will be out.
As long as Tamil Nadu and the South is concerned, when your rule is Kodungol, how can Sengol help? That's a question South Indians ask. And we are much more evolved, much more educated, and much more superior states. So obviously, when BJP BJP communalizes a vote bank, and South is going to resist. So whatever he does, and it will be taken with a pinch of salt. And I don't think people are really keen to listen to what BJP has to say.
But Murli, where is he communalized? Where is he communalized during this visit? He's spoken only about local issues, no?
Yeah, let him talk to whatever issues, but you know he has implemented CAA. That itself is a problem here. Second is he's been claiming that he's holier than thou and he's corruption free. And we know what's happened in the electoral bonds. Every bond, every donor who has contributed, he has been raided by the ED or the IT. So obviously he's coming here with a tainted image. How is that going to get him votes now?
And I'll ask you, Murli, that there have been enough and more corruption charges against the DMK. Ministers have been jailed. Some of them are, hiding. The AIDMK also, enough has happened. So, but we can't really, do you think the corruption will matter to the people, Makkal, the people of Tamil Nadu? Don't you think that these emotional, justifications will work more with them than all these corruption charges against Ponmudi, against Senthil Balaji, against, election bonds, etc., Murali?
Absolutely no. It has never been a, cause or a reason in Tamil Nadu when it comes to election. But what they claim, Mr. Modi has been claiming that he's clean and he has never been corrupt and his government is clean. But when you claim so much and when you're proven otherwise, then definitely it's an issue. I don't think DMK or ADMK is really trumpeting that they're, corruption free. So that's the problem.
All right.
People know that, yes, they are corrupt.
Yeah. So what Muralidharan is saying, that what you say and what you do, there is a big difference in that. And that's also part of optics. When we come back, I'm taking a break. When we come back, we'll talk about that one element in BJP, K. Annamalai. Stay with us.
Start with the end in mind. You need to know where you want to reach. Every morning that we wake up, we are exercising our choice. The destiny is decided. The results are known that I'm going to win. Life of a goalkeeper is something which has always intrigued me. When you come into a stadium, this is the highest level of pressure. When I set out to do something, I decide in my mind that failure is not an option.
What you feel very strongly about, those are the stories to tell.
I have a mind which is absolutely restless. Mind and body are entangled sensations. That brings me back to golf. It's an amazing game.
This is not a perfect game. You only learn from them.
If you have a formula to a success, then you can replicate it.
I feel this is my first step. I'm starting now.
Winner is first born in the mind. I think, therefore I am. We are all about our mind.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
Film and entertainment is definitely one of the levers for any country to build its brand.
We are getting global. I feel that we're just on the takeoff.
More and more films are becoming language agnostic.
Content is a universal language.
There's one audience in the world.
Absolutely. End of the day, we all are like brothers who have mutual respect for each other from a different land.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
जानना है तो देखिए, समझना है तो सुनिए, सीखना है तो पूछिए और कमाना है तो खरीदिए। जानकारी, सलाह और निवेश सब एक ही सुपर ऐप पर। पैसे का सवाल है तो जवाब है Money9। आजादी पैसे की, अभी डाउनलोड करें।
You were the chosen one to direct Mr. Bachchan for his first endorsement, for his first appearance on the small screen.
It was a life-changing moment.
Have you been a rebel with a cause?
There was a sense of responsibility, there was a sense of frustration.
Are you worried about cancel culture?
You tell a story with a fierce psychosis, you're gonna spoil it anyway.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
We are trying a lot of experiments, innovations and ideas.
We came out with a new format in audio, which is audio series.
Listening for content-oriented company in India, which is a very unique proposition.
When we look at audio in general, we had music, which is like extremely old format, and then we had podcast.
A natural extension for Pocket FM is to move from Hindi to regional content. I think I'd love to see their FY24 numbers, which they claim will be close to 1,000 crores. I think there are talks of them to raise another $80 to $100 million of funding.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
The football is mother of all games.
It is a team sport.
The leadership attitude is taking the ownership.
It's always a big responsibility to take decisions and the right decisions.
I always question the stereotypical.
And that's why you are in that position.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
Welcome back. This is what we are focusing on, Modi's Southern Blitzkrieg. I have 4 experts with me. There is, of course, S. Muralidharan, who's a political analyst, Balanchandar, Nagarajan, Sai Shekhar, and George Karavel. All these senior journalists who watch the South very, very closely. I'm now going to talk about the other element so far as the BJP in Tamil Nadu is concerned. After that, I will go to Kerala. We are awaiting for the Prime Minister to appear in Telangana. Now, several analysts have said that there has been a shift in BJP's outreach in Tamil Nadu, and it has to do with that man, the cop turned politician, a man who went on a long march titled Yen Manniyan Makkal K. Annamalai. Will he manage to turn the tide in Tamil Nadu? Let's watch this short film and I come back to my guests and take the debate forward.
Tamil Nadu, the citadel of Dravidian politics for nearly 6 decades. It is home to over 6 crore Tamil speakers. It has not been ruled by a national party in over 5 decades. The state has aggressively kept national parties at bay. The stronghold of charismatic regional leaders like the DMK's C.N. Annadurai or Anna, M.G. Ramachandran, M. Karunanidhi and J. Jayalalitha. But the BJP has now identified Tamil Nadu as its final frontier. And Kuppuswamy Annamalai is the man for the job.
The 2024 election, it is going to determine 2 things. One, 3 years of DMK rule, people are going to measure by their words. 10 years of our rule, they are going to measure.
He has emerged as a leader. His acceptance will come during the Lok Sabha election. If he wins a few seats in the Lok Sabha, I think Annamalai, the leader, would have arrived.
Today, for the youth of Tamil Nadu, they're able to relate themselves, they're able to identify themselves, they're able to connect very well with the current leader of BJP, Sri Annamalai.
மீனவ சமுதாய இளைஞர்களுக்கு அண்ணாமலை அவர்கள் ஒரு மிகுந்த உற்சாகத்தையும் முன்மாதிரியாகவும் அவர் செயல்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறாரு.
There you have it, the BJP's Tamil Singham, as it were. The film is titled. George, much like what they have done in Kerala by bringing Anil Antony, the son of A.K. Antony, veteran, who's going to stand for elections where the Prime Minister was today. Do you think that Annamalai's charisma in consolidating the kind of popularity for BJP's policies, also trying to, what he did with the DMK files, which cost PTR his finance portfolio, do you think he is moving the needle, George, in some way or the other?
Definitely, Prime Minister Modi is trying his best because he knows how to play the politics very well, where to evoke emotions, where to bring out accusations against the state governments, the political parties which are dominating in every state. That is what he is doing in Tamil Nadu. That is what he is doing in Kerala also. Every South, next 5 days from today onwards, PM Modi is concentrating only on South.
Yes.
As you said earlier, because he has concentrated, he has done, this Modi is the only Prime Minister who has invested so much of time and energy into South. But still South is evading from BJP and Modi.
All right.
And I think this election also will be that.
All right. I mean, very strong words there by George. Sai Shekhar, there comes a man in a party at, Revant Reddy, for example. We know what he was like 3 months before the elections, and within 3 months, the way he consolidated his cadre, the way he hit the ground running, it is something to be admired, really, you know. So, do you think that whether he continues with it or not, one doesn't know. But then the point is, Annamalai, look at Annamalai completely from the IPS, he joins the BJP. I remember his first interview was to me, and he didn't even know how to, you know, speak at that time. But the point is that here is a man today I see who's going from one place to another, talking to people, you know, talking about DMK files, attacking the DMK and also AIDMK, I must say, because their marriage is over. Do you think that he will be a factor in case BJP has to do well in Tamil Nadu? It's going to be the A factor, the Annamalai factor.
I actually don't think, I sincerely believe BJP has, I don't think BJP has any role in Tamil Nadu's politics, and it is only media hype and Narendra Modi's hype and Sengol hype and all, and Annamalai. I don't know. I'm not very sure whether people would rally behind all these things. Tamil Nadu has always been very dexterous in its. People have been very intelligent in their voting, and they have been alternating the government sometimes after 2 terms, usually alternately after every 5 years. And I don't think BJP can cut much ice. Maximum 1 Lok Sabha seat. That too, you know, earlier it happened, but now I doubt, because, you know, BJP in South India now.
But Sai, with DMK mired in corruption cases, with AIDMK trying to find its feet after divorce with BJP and also the infighting between EPS and OPS, don't you think the BJP appears as a very good alternative?
Appearing as an alternative. See, for example, you take Andhra, Pawan Kalyan has always appeared to be an alternative, and he remained an alternative even for TDP. So being an alternative is different, being a force to reckon with is different, and corruption has never been an electoral issue, perhaps in India. I don't agree with that.
Right. Okay.
Corruption is a non-issue.
Oh, okay. Bhanuchandar Nagarajan, what do you have to say? Don't you think Annamalai has been able to hit the ground running? He's made the needle move. Sai Shekhar says it does not matter, Sudha. They will alternate between, let's say, one Dravidian party and another. BJP has no chance in South India.
See, the strategy for BJP this time is wave plus alliance. Okay, we'll talk about alliance later. The wave factor is being enacted through many streams. So Ayodhya wave, Modi wave, etc. And the other third one is the Annamalai wave. And he has done the Padayatra and he has aroused the sentiments of people. They see a new educated leader after a long time. Okay, and for this factor, and also for the fact that ADMK is split, extrapolation from the past will not be able to predict the future in Tamil Nadu. We are at an inflection point. It is like in 2005, you ask what phone do you want, you will ask for a bigger feature phone, right? You would not have anticipated an iPhone. It is that sort of a moment here. I think this same theory was put forth in Bengal 7 years ago. Now you see where it is. BJP got 18 seats in 2019. They're expected to get more. And the National Party has one big in Tamil Nadu.
All right.
Sudha, we should not forget, the Congress was a big political force for a long time.
Right, but not on at least 5 decades that I remember. Muralidharan, do you think that Yen Makkal, his connect with the youth, quickly, do you think that will in any way impress the youth and also the others in Tamil Nadu who are fed up of DMK's corruption, who are fed up of this Dravidian party one after the other?
Who says? Except for BJP, nobody is saying this. And second thing, Annamalai, rightfully, Mr. Modi had told Annamalai, Bhaiya, you know, all this drama, optics are good. Please go and win the election and show me. Annamalai till day has not even won a councillor election. And MLA he lost. So he wants Annamalai to go and win an MP seat, which is 6 MLA or 7 MLA seats put together. In a constituency like that, you think Annamalai can win? All this drama, these are like desperation of BJP to project him as a Singham, but he is still a Pune.
Pune meaning a cat. I mean, that's so mean, Muralidharan. Let's now shift our focus to Kerala. Modi's outreach in Kerala and particularly Pathanamthitta has significance as the party has fielded Anil Antony, son of Congress veteran A.K. Antony. But Anil has a very tough act to follow, as the last time it was Surendran who had an impressive run. Let's now play you what the PM said in Kerala, and then I'll come back and speak to the guest about it.
LDF, UDF दोनों लड़ने का दिखावा तो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन दिल्ली जाकर एक दूसरे को गले मिल जाते हैं। यहां आपके सामने कांग्रेस वाले लेफ्ट सरकार को फांसीवादी कहते हैं और कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी के लोग कांग्रेस को घोटालेबाज पार्टी कहते हैं, और फिर दिल्ली में ये लोग आपस में मिलकर गठबंधन कर लेते हैं। कांग्रेस और लेफ्ट इन दोनों ने ही केरला को खूब ठगा है। इस खेल को केरला के लोग अब समझ गए हैं। खास करके मेरी माताएं बहनें, मेरे नौजवान, उनके इस खेल को बराबर समझ गए हैं।
All right, George, I want to come to you first. We know that in, Pathanamthitta, there is all the three candidates are Catholics. It's a place which is, of course, and ladies and gentlemen, there are 2-3 constituencies that the BJP is particularly, focusing on. One is, of course, Pathanamthitta, there is, of course, Thrissur, there is Thiruvananthapuram, and one more, Attingal, if I am not wrong, George, correct me if I am wrong. Thank you. So tell me something. How much of this, where he's saying, listen, Kerala, you just alternate between UDF, LDF, UDF, LDF. These people are actually in cahoots. Do you think it will cut any ice in Pathanamthitta?
I don't think so, because Kerala politics is completely different.
Okay.
But Prime Minister Modi has tried to, reach out to the Christians, to the Hindu community, which are the dominant communities in Pathanamthitta, because Muslims are very right. Minority in that constituency. It is a Christian-dominated constituency where Anil Antony is contesting, Antony's son. Karunakaran's daughter, Padmaja Venugopal, also was on the stage today. Both the top leaders of Kerala's, their children were there. But still, things are not like that.
But George, there is also infighting. No, PC George is not happy, who's also from the BJP. He's not happy because of Anil Antony's candidature. So things are not fine in Kerala BJP. Would you agree?
No doubt. Our Minister V. Muralidharan is contesting in Attingal. Sri Minister Raju Chandrasekharan is contesting against Shashi Tharoor in Thiruvananthapuram.
Right.
And Anil Antony in Pathanamthitta, and Suresh Gopi, the former Rajya Sabha MP in Thrissur.
Right.
But I don't think anywhere, especially in Pathanamthitta and Thrissur, BJP may have a chance to go to the third position.
All right. Okay. Sai, his Prime Minister made a big outreach to women in Kerala during his last visit. He spoke about women. We know that Kerala is the most literate state when it comes to women's literacy, particularly men, of course. Do you think that is a new approach of Prime Minister Modi to address women? Because women now, it's been proven, can turn the tide. So I'm talking about Malayali women. I'm not talking about Christian Malayali, Muslim Malayali or Hindu Malayali. Malayali, that's it.
The BJP is a party that plans things for a very long term, and they are not eyeing anything in 2024 in Kerala. And last time what did they do? And LDF and UDF have their own strong footing. Though they are in cahoots with each other in Delhi when it comes to India bloc, in Kerala they might be fighting. But BJP, no, boss. Not in Kerala, not in Tamil Nadu. Yeah, to some extent in Telangana, to a large extent in Karnataka, and in Andhra also, I doubt. No.
My Sai is very clear, but he says maybe in Telangana, which he covers and where he edits, majorly, and is very well known. So we'll have to see what happens in Telangana. Let me go to Muralidharan, and then of course last word to Bhanuchandar. Muralidharan, in Kerala, he's done, like I said, outreach to women. He's been meeting Christian religious leaders. He's been meeting Muslim leaders also. And also on the other hand, we saw how he attended the wedding of Suresh Gopi's daughter, things like that. Do you think that his Kerala, because they want their footprint on Kerala, do you think it's going to work in any fashion, Muralidharan, or do you think even Kerala will not respond to Prime Minister Modi?
I think more than Tamil Nadu, Kerala will be very difficult for them to crack, because Kerala is about left or is extreme left, right? So, and we've known that, they really don't fall for this cinematic charisma, etc. You never see a cinema hero, or a director or whatever coming up in Kerala politics. And the state is definitely a well-governed state. It's a highly literate state. When considering all this fact, will Modi thing will fly, and probably it will take many more years before BJP can really put a foot there. And let's also remember that the minority population is almost 30-40% there.
True.
So that's definitely goes against Modi ji. Yeah. With the center's Hindutva, Hindu Rashtra identity. We also saw the IPC is getting renamed as Nyaya Sainita. So I call it Anyaya Sainita actually, because because you're not able to speak English, you're trying to make the whole country speak Hindi. And Hindi, compared to Tamil or any other language, it's very poor in literature and culture.
What are you saying? We need another debate on that, Muralidharan.
Yes,
how can you? That's not fair. Bhanuchandar, last word to you. Bhanuchandar, you know what Murali said quickly, I have got 1.5 minutes, but his outreach to minorities, his outreach to women, all these things that he's trying to garner, do you think that the needle will not move? Because I feel the needle will move this time in Kerala. It will.
So in Kerala, BJP is precisely going after the backing communities of the Congress, namely the Nayars and the Christian community. Today, the Prime Minister spoke about the law and order issues against Christians, about the problems in the rubber industry, which is mostly run by Christians. Okay, and you mentioned 4 seats, add another 5 seats, Palakkad. In these 5 seats, BJP has done very well. They've got around 25%. The Pathanamthitta was 29%. So BJP's strategy will be to win 5 seats, get to 20-25% vote share in 7 seats in the central Kerala and Trivandrum region, and push Congress up to be a Malabar party. That would be the 3-pronged objective this time. Let's see how it works. See, in wave elections, we always underestimate how much the party that is going through the wave will get. So I think BJP will open an account and do fairly well and surprise many people during this election.
Right, so there you have Bhanuchandar saying that let's not be completely saying it won't work. But you have Muralidharan and Sai Shekhar, both of them saying it, mincing no words and saying no way will the BJP be able to get a leg in, whether it's Tamil Nadu or whether it is Kerala. Of course, Sai Shekhar said little bit maybe in Telangana and even Andhra. It's a no, and he said maybe Karnataka. George was balanced. He said, listen, and I pretty much agree to what he says. It's not the party, it's the man. And let me tell you, I do not hold a brief for him. But that man can sometimes change the tide. We will wait and watch. Modi's Southern Blitzkrieg. We will see. And what is better when the nation comes together? South is different. But then, if the nation comes together, whatever may be the reason, it's so fantastic for us. And on that note, the South Indian says, Vanakkam, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching.
A defiant performance by Ten Hag's men. Now standing at 7 feet 4 inches, Satnam Singh is making his way into